Hey everybody, this is Dynamic 500, and I know this video is a little bit delayed, but I've gone the way. But but, but as stated in my previous video, I'm going to now give up my thoughts on the new Tomb Raider game that was released last week. Now, this video is completely off script. Isn't scripted, so try to bear with me as I give my thoughts. Well, a couple of days ago, I'd completed the game, and I figured I'd give it my overall thoughts. I might do a proper review of it at some point in the near future, but in the meantime, I'll just give it my initial thoughts. First off, the story of the game. Well, it's it's new for the Tomb Raider series because as it being a reboot that that this version of Lara is is has been completely reworked as she's more unexperienced at the start, but later adapts herself to learning how to survive and learn skills for expedition around tombs and archaeology and whatnot. But at the same time, you get to see her as, and with her being inexperienced, actually gives her a very realistic take on the character of Lara, which is actually very welcoming, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they could do with her. And the story of the game is probably one of the most well written Tomb Raider storylines to date in my personal opinion. But well, then again, before this, I never actually completed a Tomb Raider game, and the only one that I actually own on disc is what's it? Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation for the Dreamcast, which I've never gone on to complete because one thing about the Dreamcast that when it came to saving your games, they usually take up a shitload of memory blocks. But anyway, but as for the gameplay in this, now when I first played I for some reason got a bit of an Uncharted vibe to it because well, even though I don't own a PS3, I have played Uncharted, and there were some bits of this that kind of reminded me of it, but 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 there were some differences. Like, for example, one one of Lara's key items for this is a bow and arrow, which is used for hunting animals to help Lara regain health and she also Lara gets uh, fire arrows, which would come in handy for certain locations and useful against enemies if you're running low on bullets. Which, speaking of which, you do get firearms. Namely, when you start off, you get a handgun, and then eventually and also eventually a rifle and a shotgun. because because I would go in more in depth with the story, but I don't want to spoil it because it's one of those stories that you have to like experience for yourself in order to get the full enjoyment of it. Um, and you also get like an axe which you can use for for scaling certain walls, which is which comes in really handy, and also the fact that that later or on you can use use it as a melee weapon against when you're in close range with enemies, and you also do get some uh, you get to upgrade Lara to teach her some like some new moves and as well as upgrade your weapons and that. Uh, let's see what else. Well, uh, presentation wise, well, the graphics in this game are absolutely amazing. Uh, because well, then again, Square Enix did work on this one, so so they did an absolute superb job with this game. I can tell you that right now. That the fact where it's the opening cutscene all the way into the actual in-game graphics that 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 they use for the character models and even the environments themselves look absolutely outstanding. It, especially if you have like a TV that is full HD, it's it's probably one of the best looking games of this year so far. Because um and I can probably see this game winning quite a lot of awards near the end of the year because like so for example Lara, she deserves video game female of the year because she's well written and 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 probably probably one of the best takes on the character. Um, and the music is is really well composed. Each musical piece fits in perfectly throughout the story. But let's see what else. I do apologise if I'm taking a bit of a long pause, but it's just trying to find the right words to to give up a lot of thoughts without spoiling it. Um, I would have tried out the multiplayer mode, but I don't have a gold membership. But because I only have a 360, and for 360, you know, to play online, you need a gold membership of £40 a year. Way to please your fans, Microsoft. Whoa, jump cut. Um, so, but yeah, I would have tried out the multiplayer mode, but lack of but lack of funds to afford the yearly gold membership. Um, because I did get one, because the Weapon Pack DLC that I got with the collector's edition seen in the unboxing video, the you can only use those weapons in the multiplayer mode. But like I said, no gold membership. But it's, and I did get an additional DLC for pre-ordering the game from Game's website, which was an extra challenge tomb. You do get side missions in the form of secret tombs. So that adds a bit of replay value if you've missed out on any tombs throughout the story and want to get a better completion on your save file. As for any drawbacks, well, I can't actually think of anything bad about the game. Actually, there is one downside, and that is the limited amount of weapons, because you only get bow and arrow, pistol, rifle, and shotgun. So something on the 4. But though I won't spoil the ending, but I will say, if they are making a sequel, I think Lara's weapon choices might get increased. But other than that, overall, I can definitely say that the new Tomb Raider is really good. It's probably one of the best action adventure games I've played in a long time. Because it's probably because I'm really liking the new Lara, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they can do with her, and really hoping that they continue on and by bringing new life to one of gaming's most treasured divas, or heroines, or whatever you like to call her. But overall, Tomb Raider 2013, a definite must-have. The game is available for Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. Whatever version you get, you will enjoy it if you're a fan of the franchise. I guarantee it. And with that, that's pretty much all. So with that said, this has been Angry 100, and I shall see you all next time. Later.